Well, the announcement today obviously reflects that I've relinquished the general manager's title and duties, and I'm assuming the role of team president. I'm going to be focusing on doing everything possible to continue to help shape the basketball team. That's in conjunction with working with Tim, advising on basketball matters, working with the new GM on the same issues, and working and focusing on some business-related issues that will help increase brand awareness, increase the growth of the game across the country, and taking on certain tasks and projects that relate to the organization. Could it be the 2016 All-Star Game, a new practice facility for the team that we've been discussing, rebranding, things along those lines that have all been talked about. And now I'm going to have a lot more time to focus on those issues. Those are things that obviously have been top of mind, but it was always basketball first, and now I'll have some time to do that. But again, hopefully my 18 years of experience will be put to use in terms of that president and GM title that I've had over that time period, and got a lot of war stories to share with whoever the new guy is, and also with Tim. So look forward to it.
What are your personal feelings about the role and the process that led you towards it?
Well, obviously, I think Tim Lewicki said today that I was ticked off. I don't think that's an accurate portrayal. And I said not to necessarily disagree with the new boss, but at the end of the day, it's disappointment because I think we're very close. I think the team that we've put together and that this building process that we've been going through is just about to pay dividends. And I'm happy to be a part of it. I'm happy to still be here and help in any way I can. And again, obviously, you got a lot of blood, sweat, and tears in the process. You want to be the guy making the decisions, but I understand. New CEO comes in, a board is relatively new, and getting to know things. They came into the building process a little bit, in midstream, and they want quick results, and I understand that, and hopefully we are as close as I think we are, and they'll get those results.
Can I ask you specifically what you think about the roster that a new GM will be inheriting? Leaves it in a position to be built for success right now?
Well, absolutely. It's interesting. When you're building a roster, you can build for a certain type of style, or you can go for talent acquisition. This is, interestingly, a topic at a sports conference that I attended last couple weeks ago in Chicago. We've been in talent acquisition mode, and it's definitely been an attempt to try to get as much young talent as possible and build those young pieces into a team. In conjunction with that, we brought in a new coach last year, and the coach obviously was a defense-first coach and wanted to change the mindset and culture of the team, and that's something that we all bought into going into that process. So you were hopefully getting pieces that would ultimately fit into that culture and that style, if you will. But I do know this, that Jonas Valanciunas is a future All-Star in this game. We've got a current potential All-Star in Rudy Gay, who was acquired this past season. We've got an up-and-coming young talent in DeMar DeRozan that is obviously well thought of throughout the league. And you've got other pieces that are also part of this roster makeup. So there's some elements in place that are very exciting and can be great pieces. We've got some work to do. There are definitely some areas that we want to address the team in terms of continuing the growth and building this roster, but we're not far away. In fact, I still like to point out that for the latter 72% of the season this past year, we played better than 500 basketball, and that's a playoff basketball team. And I think once we got past that rough start, things were on the right track, and that's a testament to the players, it's a testament to the coaching staff, and I do believe that the fans are going to see playoff basketball next year.
I want to ask you about the lottery, the reason we're all here tonight. Even though the Raptors' odds of winning are mathematically very low, what do you think it would bring to the franchise in the event of finishing first and getting the number one pick?
Well, in a normal year, I would say it would bring great things in terms of, the prospect of hope, if you will. I'm not discounting the fact that the value of moving up to 3, 2, or 1 would be beneficial. It would help with potential trades, and obviously any kind of tool that you can leave on the table for the new guy is something that would be put to good use, I believe, whether through a draft selection or because there are some good players in this draft. But this is a unique draft in that there's no franchise altering or transformational type of player. So I would tell you that this year, if we were to stay at 12 and not move up into the 3-2-1 area, it wouldn't be the end of the world. And I don't say that casually. We have a pick out there. It's encumbered. It's due to Houston, and then it moved on to Oklahoma City in a trade for James Harden. But at the end of the day, when you look at what's transpired there, this is a good year to sit out this draft if there ever was one. Obviously, the thing is also playoff protected, so it's lottery protected, and if a team goes into the playoffs, i.e. next year's team makes it, then the pick would still be retained by Toronto. So that's a good thing. It's only protected to number 3. So I would tell you that if there's ever a year not to win, this is the year not to win. But again, should it happen, we'll have one more chip to utilize, again, whether selecting a player or utilizing it in a trade to leverage something to acquire yet another player.
Can you narrow down to one favorite moment in these last 7 years when you've been the president and GM here?
Well, there's been quite a few. Just listing a few. Sitting here on the eve of the first lottery that I attended in 2006, had really nothing to lose. We had, I believe, about an 8% chance to win, 8.8% exactly to win, and to win that really did put a little bit of a charge, I think, into the organization. I remember some of the phone calls and fan emails and other things that I got. And it was an exciting moment, exciting time. But I think more than anything was the first year, the first full season that I was the general manager. We won the 47 games. We won the Atlantic Division title. Sam Mitchell won Coach of the Year. I got Executive of the Year. A lot of good things were happening. But the thing that was the most special moment was that first home playoff game. Everybody in the building was wearing a red T-shirt, and they start with the U.S. national anthem, and things were normal. But it's making my hair stand up now. But when they started to sing "Oh Canada," and everybody was singing as loud as they could, it was amazing. It was just ridiculous. So it showed what people's pride was all about. It showed something special.